Well, hey there, beauty. Come on in. Welcome, welcome. There's always a space for you. And yes, I know I have been gone about a week and a half. I just traveled back yesterday from a wonderful trip to visit a longtime friend and then also attend an incredible event that it was my A-list authors group, all of us writers, and that was in Houston. The first visit for my friend is Savannah, Georgia, then Houston, Texas. And we all actually, at the end of the event, it was a big mastermind. And at the end, we were able to present and read from our books at an independent bookstore called Brazos, which I guess is quite a prominent place. So it was really quite amazing with all these beautiful women of incredible talent and wisdom and gifts of insights, inspiration, ideas, especially intuition and channeling. I mean, all kinds of things. It was just really amazing. And I will always be promoting their books as well. So I want to make sure that I have some links with this broadcast today. Okay, so let's get into this. This is our beautiful invitation to basically tap away your stress and come into some calm, even for just a moment in your busy day, to step away from the noise and come down into calm. So we'll be using the EFT, of course, tapping along with an affirmation inspired by an oracle card. And today we have the energy oracle cards. And this one popped up with the pendulum today, and I thought, well, I need that. A bit travel weary, as you might notice, in the middle of unpacking, doing laundry, and settling back in. Working. I did a little work on the website that's always in progress. And, truthfully, trying to figure out what's next for you, what I'm going to create that will resonate for you and that you will love to share and build my channel with, my YouTube channel. This is restreamed, so it is going live to my 2 Facebook pages as well, at least for now. We'll see how long that lasts. It might just stick with YouTube anyway. But enough of that. Let's tap into the energy. So, as you know, tapping is a potent mind-body tool that is evidence-based, science, clinically based, to help you see how easy it is to down-regulate, just buffer down your stress, your anxiety, self-doubt, any of those worries that we have, and even how we ramp up into frustration and anger or down into sadness, right? So tune in, and we're looking at how easily we can relax and release physical and emotional pain and gain some clarity as our busy minds stop spinning and we get into our body. So I want you to check into that right now and just see where you're holding your stress today. Where in your body are you feeling any kind of tension, tightness, any of that unease and discomfort, aches and pains, all of that, and notice it and see how intense it is. 0 to 10. 10 is up on top, extremely stressed. Feel into that. And as I show you this deck and we pull a card for the collective, that we receive the message that we're meant to receive today, or down the line, if you should be on a replay, they're timeless. Tap into that, see what's happening with your body as it reacts, as it always will, as you see this image. Noting that it can be the image itself, the message, a word, a phrase, a sentence will be there to resonate with you. And as I usually say, sit with it for 24 hours and see what else comes up. All right, so today it is the energy, as I said before, energy oracle cards. Sandra Ann Taylor. She does some amazing decks. We're going to check in and see Hello, dear Spirit of Energy Oracle. Please show us what we need to know today for the highest good and greatest joy of all. Okay. Okay, this is the Magician and the Mirror. This is quite an interesting, right? There's a big mirror behind him, but all kinds of other images around. And let's see what this guidebook has to say. Number 53, which equates to an 8. That's good. All right, so I'll hold it up as I read this message. And it actually did show up in reverse. So the general message is about knowing and using your true power. So it did come in reverse. I don't know if I had the whole deck turned upside down, but let's just look at that. And if you'll remember, I've talked about how some people think reverse upside down card is not good. And it's not true. It's actually an extra hug from Spirit, from the universe, God. So let me read the reverse message because it's important that we receive this message today. And then we will tap and do an affirmation with tapping. So we'll keep it upright so you can see. The Magician and the Mirror reversed is warning you that you may be missing a great opportunity. The time is right, but you're not taking advantage of the creative energy of this cycle. So what's happening there for you? You do have the power to transform things for yourself, to create something new, whether a home, business, family, or life direction. You may be resistant to or even disbelieving of the unlimited power you possess, but it's time to wake up. The misinformation and perceived limitations that linger from the past can no longer sustain you. Your life is the mirror that reflects your inner energy. Yet you have the ability to change what you see. You must fully open up to the complete truth of your eternal wisdom, talents, and abilities, and take the risk of believing in yourself. Now is the time to dig deep. Find the confidence and courage within to make the most of this opportune cycle. You have all the resources you need, and the unlimited force of the universe is at your disposal. It's waiting for you to recognize and ignite the phenomenal powers that are eternally yours. Wow, that's really pretty powerful, and it really rings true for me right now. I have been in some resistance to truly step into that next level, even though I know it's there and it's there for me to share with you. So let's do some tapping. We'll start at the eyebrow as always. Nice breath. And repeat after me. And remember, you just need to tap where I tap, say what I say, and see how you feel. You don't even have to know how to do it and why it works, although you can find all that for free on my website. Okay. I have all the power I need, side of the eye, to create the destiny under eye. I desire, under nose. Magic happens, chin. When I live in consciousness, collarbones, and my eternal truth. So let's stay on the collarbones and say that again. I have all the power I need to create the destiny I desire. Magic happens when I live in consciousness and my eternal truth. Take a breath, feel into that. Did that help relax you, bring your number down? Or did it kind of trigger a little bit? Like, what do you mean I'm not living up to it? Right? That little bit of, hey, it's your time. You have this. You have everything you need. And so, I'm here in my somewhat Halloween shirt because I think it's just such a cool day with lots of memories. And that image of what's there for us. So we want to dig deep. Wherever you are in your stress level, keep tapping if you need to bring it down. And you can do what I do and just gravitate to the collarbones here. If you remember, there are these little knobs come out and down an inch or so into that, sort of on the angle, into that recession. And you can just massage, you can tap, you can put your whole hand and breathe. Whatever works for you. Sometimes we go here and breathe. If you did come down, keep going and bring it all the way. Pick it up later in your day, before bed or in the morning or both is great. Just remember, the more you tap, the more it can transform your life, just like it has mine. Yeah, I do need to remind myself too, because I tend to remember it when I get triggered into something and I immediately start tapping. But it's also for these messages as well. Like, hey, I am open to seeing that I have everything I need to manifest my destiny. All right, breathe into it. Have an incredible, happy Halloween and a beautiful weekend, and we'll be back with more at another time. Remember, you are loved. I see your beauty. I see your light.